All right, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading that is also timeless. On Fire Fridays, every Friday, I read for you, Leo. So welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Hi, how's it going? We are here to read for your highest good and your highest outcome. Okay? We're going to take 3 cards, potential energy. Potential energy? Yes, it's all potential, really. 3 cards of general energy. Using the Santa Muerte deck, as is our tradition around here for you, fire signs. We will clarify with the Everyday Tarot and then get back into the Santa Muerte for the potential outcome. Why is it a potential and not a potential? I don't know. I'm having weird throat issues today. I don't know why. Weird things are coming out of my mouth in terms of my verbiage. I have no clue why. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it, okay, my friends? What does Leo need to know about this? What does Leo need to know about the general energy at this time? We are kicking it off with the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands there. We've got the Ace of Cups. All right, lovely. And we have the Empress. Interesting. There's the Empress. Okay. The Empress came out in Aries reading as well. That's interesting. Okay. Underlying energy is the 4 of Pentacles. Huh. That's an interesting energy right there. 4 of Pentacles. Fear. Fear around finance for whatever reason. Not sure why that is, but let's get into it. We've got basically, it looks like you've got a bit of a kind of a knowledge of where you want to go with something, and maybe emotionally you're investing in something new, something big. For some of you, it may be a person, maybe an empress, or, I mean, take it as resonates. Gender's not important, but an empress type, like Taurus or Virgo, perhaps. Let's see, though. I kind of feel like having this knowledge of, like, where it is that you want to direct your energy and sort of fully emotionally investing in it is giving you a sense of empowerment, which is kind of putting you in a little bit of this empress energy. Maybe you're feeling like an empress right now, dear Leos. This 4 of Pentacles underlying, I feel like, is kind of just a energy that maybe we're removing ourselves from because it's stuck. It's a bit of a, like, it's a guarded energy in a energy of stagnancy because you're sort of protecting all your pentacles, right? This is a really strange and interesting 4 of Pentacles. This guy's being dangled off the roof of the bank by a massive skeleton lady. That's very strange. It's like a fear of, well, yeah, kind of a fear of loss, basically. It's like you're not taking action because of fear of loss, but I think you're coming out of that in a sense. That's what this is about. Some of you may have a new emotional offer coming in that's sort of going to unstick you in a sense. Like maybe if it's an external, if that Ace of Cups is an external energy, it might unstick you a bit. Now, regarding the 2 of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune that wanted to pop out right away. The Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheel spinning. It's spinning in your favor if you choose to take action. It's a call to action because time is passing. The wheel of time is always turning, and time is passing with or without your participation, okay? And fast, too. I am now 39 years old, and I'm discovering that time passes very quickly. The older you get, the faster it goes. I don't know what that's about, but it happens. So, we have the passage of time here and a call to action. Very much, very much. What was that? Oh, yeah, Ace of Cups is on the bottom right now. How about it? Double Ace of Cups there. All right. 2 more cards for Leo, please. Got the Hanged Man. Oh, there we are. Oh, we got... Okay, that's face down. We have 2 cards here. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Hanged Man. Seeing things from a different perspective, right? And we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a manifester. Page of Cups is an energy of kind of a playful, fun energy of manifestation. There's a dream, you know, the Page of Cups here has a dream of that fish in that cup. She's sort of conceiving of it, you know. So I think with the Two of Wands that we're clarifying, the karmic wheel is turning. It's asking you to begin to take action. If you're not sure how to take action, it's time to look at things from a different perspective. It's time to make a little bit of a sacrifice. Make yourself uncomfortable to try to see things from another point of view. You can gain enlightenment by putting yourself in uncomfortable positions at times. Checking out opposing points of view on a given topic is an example. Or literally an uncomfortable position. Yoga? I mean, I don't know why that's in my head, but it's like you can gain some form of enlightenment through practices of yoga and holding poses and things. It's difficult. It's not very comfortable, but it does things to you. It releases emotions. You know, we're holistic beings. Our body carries emotional baggage. So that's real specific. That's for somebody. And then, yes, you're also just being called to work on this manifestation. Okay, so your playful attitude towards it, your emotional commitment to like what it is you're desiring to manifest is definitely part of this. But the wheel is spinning, and it's a call to action as well. So, you know, your mind and your heart and your ass should all be in unison right now, moving towards your manifestation. So time to act, Leo. All right, but let's get some clarification on this Ace of Cups right here. What does Leo need to know about this Ace of Cups? We've got Page of Pentacles. So we have another page here. A gift is being presented. An opportunity is being presented to you. All right. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for Leo, please. All right, we got 8 of Swords. Oh, we got 2 more cards. There we go. Yes. All right, so let's get right into it. So regarding the Ace of Cups, we've got the Page of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. This opportunity that's being presented to you, is going to pull you out of the stagnant energy you have, the feeling of being stuck, the feeling of being trapped, unable to move. You can't see a way around the situation. You can't figure out how to proceed with your life. It feels purgatory. It feels like purgatory in some way. It's stagnant. Purgatory. I don't know. Yeah, purgatory. It's in the collective. Purgatory is in the collective right now. People are feeling trapped in their day-to-day lives, like they're in some kind of loop, like a karmic loop. You don't have to be, but feels like it. So we got the 8 of Swords here, yes. But some opportunity that's coming in, that's being presented, is going to unstick you in a sense. And I feel like basically, if you choose to accept that new offer, the new cup that you're emotionally investing in, the new opportunity with the Pentacle, I do feel that it's going to bring about a lot of confidence within you, Leo. Queen of Wands. This is fire energy. This is part of your energy right here. This queen is ridiculously confident, and as such, she's very attractive. You know, her inner beauty her inner confidence exudes outwardly into outer confidence, and so I do think that it's a call to this energy. Really, like this opportunity is going to relight a fire in you and bring it out. And by the way, Leo, it is your season. Happy birthday, Leo. I'm surprised I forgot to even mention that at the beginning of the video. Happy birthday, Leo. How are you? That's awesome. Happy birthday, my friends. Happy birthday. Yes, indeed. Lionsgate has always been, the 8-8 Lionsgate has always been transformative one for me. For whatever reason, that particular gate is, every year it's been pretty major. So very empowering too. Boy, I don't have hardly any Leo placements, but I love Leo season. I don't know why that is. Y'all, something about it. So happy birthday, Leo. All right. Now we're clarifying the Empress. We have 2 cards here. So let's get into it. We have the 9 of Wands. This is persistence. This is so interesting too. Aries. Again, Aries had this card as well. The arm is in the sling and the head is bandaged. You know, there's been setbacks. There's been pain. You know, there's been discomfort in your life, but you're holding fast to your manifestation. I forget who you have to forgive me. I forget if I said this to you just a moment ago or if this was Aries, but your manifestation, what you truly are desiring, if you're able to distill it down and get past the ego and get past all the layers of the filters that we have, whatever your true deepest desires are, they are meant for you to obtain, because those are the things that actually help you serve humanity and raise the vibration of the planet and be in service to others. You know, when the ego is brought into balance and all those filters of fear and everything are removed, your deepest desires are pure. Your deepest desires are of pure intent when we're able to remove all those things. And so rather than trying to deny your deepest desires, it's important to figure out what's underneath. So you're persisting in that, which is actually a very, very great thing. I love that. We have the 7 of Swords here. Tactfulness. I feel like you've basically been very, 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 very tactful in the sense of like learning how to shift and adapt and kind of go with the flow when it comes to persisting in your manifestation. Like I said, the distillation of like what's underneath it. You know, what is the core principle of your desires? What are the core virtues of your desires? You're finding your way towards that, and that is a very strategic thing to do. So if you're not already doing that, I've just given you a key. Imagine that. So that's good. Yes, we want to find out what it is. And I feel like as you're learning how to be more tactful and, more tactful and just kind of plotting your course towards your manifestation, you're discovering these insights at the same time. Okay. These two came out together. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So we have the Ace of Cups twice. It was underlying the deck previously. So this new emotional opportunity to be like, this new emotional opportunity is emphasized 3 times in this reading already. Okay, there is a new cup coming in for you, Leo. That is so beautiful. And it is something that is going to inspire you wildly. Brand new, fiery inspiration. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome energy. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands together is just beautiful, passionate, and emotionally fulfilling energy. Like, there's so much inspiration there. We have the 4 of Swords underlying the deck. This is something that, something you've prayed for. This is a card of traditionally like recovering after a setback. And for some of you, of course, you may have gone through setbacks. I feel like we all have at some point. But it's just a card of like, whilst lying in your bed, sort of recovering from the day or recovering from the situation, being meditative and mindful of your manifestations or prayer, if you like, however it suits you, take it as it resonates. Something that's been on your mind. And again, the more time you spend in meditation or prayer, ideally, in the sense of like how you pray, not that it's any of my business. I remember an old adage. Now, I don't currently practice. I don't practice Christianity anymore. I was actually in leadership. I was going to be a elder, and I did like the worship music stuff and all that junk years ago. But I remember somebody often saying that, you know, the whole point of prayer isn't to convince God to do things for you. It's to help him change your heart about a topic, you know, to change your perspective on a topic. And unfortunately, that notion is not very common in most people's idea of prayer. It's about asking for things, right? I still pray in a sense, but not in that way. I spend more time listening. When I attempt to meditate, it's really what I'm trying to do is open a door, or open my ear basically to listen, and I just try to keep the window open as long as I can so that I'm able to hear. I'm able to hear from source, hear from spirit, hear from God if you like. Okay, because I'm more interested in what the universe has to say to me than what I have to say to the universe. Because blah, 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 right? We all do it. Okay, we're kicking off your potential outcome here, Leo. I digress. With the Queen of Swords. Okay. We've got the Page of Wands. So we have 3 pages. We've got the Cups, the Pentacles, and the Wands. All of these pages. Love that. Okay. And we have the 5 of Swords. Okay. Underlying this energy, dear Leo, is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles came up in Aries as well. That's so interesting. There's a lot of overlap here. 9 of Pentacles came up underlying the deck at the same point in the reading for Aries. This exact position. That's very strange to me. Okay. So, this is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is about really taking a moment to appreciate what you've cultivated. Okay? Now, as for this potential outcome, we've talked a lot about this new inspiration and this manifestation that you've been working so hard on. The Page of Wands is a card of really recalibrating and finding that inspiration again. So it comes right after the 10 of Wands, which is the end of that wand cycle. And the Page of Wands has a singular wand again. So it's basically almost like the Ace of Wands. There's a new fixation on a new passion, and it's come after a period of cultivating something else and having to let it go. So as you've let go of the old manifestation, again, you've sort of refined and distilled what it is, and you have a new passion that is a little more refined and sort of pure in a sense. Like, you're getting closer to what it is you truly, truly are desiring. Again, I have to keep hammering this home. There's something big there, Leo, to understand. It so easily applies to relationships. That's the obvious place, because it's like you feel like you've got some kind of weird obsession with a person, and you think they're so great, whatever it is, but it's like, well, what is it that lies beyond that? What's behind it? Why do you have the attraction to that person specifically? Because sometimes somebody will come out of left field with a lot of those qualities plus additional qualities. And also, you're not put in a position where you're, accidentally overlooking all the things that get under your skin, right? In relationships, it's real obvious. Now, what I'm rambling about here is the Queen of Swords is very sharp and perceptive, and apparently can talk better than me. The Queen of Swords, basically, when you're identifying, if you're embodying this energy, dear Leo, as you recognize that things aren't serving you, or they're not for your highest good or your highest outcome, you're going to begin to cut them away. You don't have to do so aggressively. You can be mature about it. You can simply remove yourself from situations oftentimes. But if you're trying to remove yourself from a situation where something's not serving you and it's being persistent and stubborn, cut it out. Like, cut it out. Don't be afraid to swing that sword. The Queen of Swords is more than willing to cut heads, to cut heads off, basically. And you don't need to do, again, not in a malicious way, but in a way that, like, the thing about the Queen of Swords, too, is she has a strong sense of justice. If something is unjust, if something is out of balance, if somebody's taking advantage of you, Leo, you don't have to. You don't have to put up with it, okay? Which brings me to the other card, which is the 5 of Swords. This one is very unique. It's a little different than the others. There's 5 swords pointed at these 2 people. It's got a very accusatory and sort of aggressive energy to it, in the sense that, like, I think as you're finding your new passion and your new purpose and being very fulfilled and, like, finding your new start, people, for whatever reason, some of them are going to be kind of dicks about it. They're going to be rude about it. They're going to say harsh words to you sometimes. I think it's sort of like, you know, the true colors of people around you really come out when you have good fortune. You see the true colors in people when either things are going really, really good or really, really bad. If you're sort of in the middle, you can maintain a sort of a very friendly energy with darn near anybody. You can have lots of frenemies when you're sort of in the middle, like at work, right? You can have tons and tons of people around you that are certainly perfectly friendly. Everybody's getting along fine. But then if you get a promotion or something happens, it's like all of a sudden, oh, they're not so nice anymore, right? So it looks like things are going in a very upward trend for you, Leo. And I think that some people are going to sort of begin to show their true colors in this situation. And as they do, I mean, it's okay to cut them out. You don't need to feel lack. And you don't need to feel emotional lack in the sense that, like, I don't want to cut this friend out because, like, why are you holding on to them if they're not actually your friend? You know, if they don't actually wish for your best and they're jealous of your good fortune in any capacity, it's like, well, why are you holding on to them? They clearly don't have your best interests in mind. And what kind of friend is that? So, all right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, blah, blah, blah. Leave a like, all that good stuff. Helps the channel, of course, and it just helps me it encourages me to just keep going. I mean, to be perfectly honest, this channel is not going, and it's very stale. Not a lot of people are watching. Those of you that do, I appreciate you very, very much. And, it's not about growing it. I don't care about monetizing or anything. I don't monetize. It's just, I want to know that my efforts are helping you in some way. So please leave a like if you liked it. Okay. Until next week, Leo, best of luck with his energy. Have a beautiful week. Happy birthday. And I hope to see you next time. Till then, take care.